Good evening, and welcome to Amor Nights, where love meets the night. Tonight, allow yourself to relax completely as you listen to a gentle, romantic love story. A story of second chances, quiet courage, and a love that waited patiently under the same American sky. So get comfortable. Slow your breathing and let the night take you away. The rain began softly as Ethan Miller pulled his car onto a quiet road in Vermont. Autumn leaves clung to the trees like fading memories, glowing amber and red beneath the dim sky. Ethan rested his hands on the steering wheel, breathing slowly, feeling the weight of the past settle in his chest. 3 years. 3 years since he left. 3 years since he walked away from the only woman he had ever truly loved. He hadn't planned on coming back. Life in Chicago had been full. Work, noise, endless nights that never quite felt peaceful. But some memories never fade. They call you back. The cabin appeared through the trees, just as he remembered. Small, warm, waiting. Light glowed from the window. Someone was inside. Ethan's heart skipped. Only one person ever stayed there. Inside, Lily Carter stood by the window, holding a warm mug between her hands. Rain tapped gently against the glass. She had come back to Vermont to escape the chaos of New York City, to heal from a broken engagement and a heart that never truly moved on. The sound of a car door broke the quiet. Her breath caught. She knew that sound. When the knock came, it was soft, hesitant, uncertain. Lily opened the door. Ethan stood there, rain on his jacket, years in his eyes. Time paused. "Hi, Lily," he said quietly. Her voice trembled. "Hi." Neither of them moved. The rain fell behind him, unnoticed. They sat by the fireplace, the warmth filling the space between them. They spoke carefully about work, about cities, about life moving forward while their hearts stayed behind. "What brought you back?" Lily finally asked. Ethan stared into the fire. "I realized I never really left." Silence followed, but it was gentle. Later, they stepped outside. The rain had faded, leaving the forest fresh and quiet. Stars slowly emerged above them. "Do you remember counting stars out here?" Lily asked. "You always lost count." Ethan smiled. "And you always pretended not to notice." Their laughter felt familiar, comforting. "Why did you leave?" Lily asked softly. Ethan swallowed. "I was afraid of not being enough." Lily stepped closer. "You were my home. I still love you," he whispered. "I never stopped," she replied. Morning came gently. They shared coffee, walked forest trails, and spoke honestly for the first time in years. Love didn't rush back. It settled quietly, like something that had always belonged. That night, rain returned. Music played softly inside the cabin. Ethan held out his hand. "Dance with me." They moved slowly, Lily's head resting against his chest. "It still feels like home," she whispered. "Then stay," he replied. They kissed, not out of need, but understanding. Days passed peacefully, but reality waited. Chicago called Ethan back. New York waited for Lily. "You have to go," Lily said gently. "Yes," Ethan replied, "but not without knowing this is real." "I don't need perfect," she said. "I need you." And they chose love, carefully, bravely. Winter arrived in New York City. Snow softened the streets as Lily walked through Central Park, her phone warm in her hand. "I'll be there tonight." That evening, he arrived. They embraced quietly, no hesitation left between them. Over dinner, Ethan reached for her hand. "I requested a transfer," he said. "I'm moving here." Lily's eyes filled with relief. "This time," he said, "I'm staying." Spring followed. They built a life filled with quiet mornings and steady love. Some days were busy, some nights were silent, but love remained. One evening, Ethan took Lily back to Vermont. Under the stars, by the cabin that held their past, he knelt. "I once ran because I was afraid," he said. "Now I stay because I'm certain. Will you marry me?" "Yes," Lily whispered. Years later, they returned often, to the cabin, to the stars, to the same quiet sky. "Same sky," Lily would say. "Same love," Ethan replied. And it was true. Love had crossed cities, seasons, and fear, and still, it stayed. Morning settled gently over the Vermont woods. Sunlight filtered through the tall pine trees, casting soft golden patterns across the cabin floor. The world felt unhurried, as if time itself had decided to move more slowly. Lily stood in the kitchen, making coffee the way Ethan liked it, just a little too strong. She hadn't realized she still remembered until she did. Ethan watched her quietly from the doorway. Some things never truly fade. "You still make it the same way," he said softly. Lily smiled without turning around. "And you still drink it even when it's terrible." They shared a quiet laugh, the kind that didn't need effort. As they sat at the small wooden table, steam rising from their mugs, reality slowly returned. Chicago, New York, 2 cities, 2 lives, 1 love. Later that day, they walked along a narrow trail behind the cabin. Fallen leaves crunched beneath their boots, and the cool air felt clean in their lungs. "Do you ever think about what life would have been like if you'd stayed?" Lily asked. Ethan nodded. "More than I should." He stopped walking, turning to face her. "But I also know I wasn't ready back then." Lily looked at him, searching his face. "And now?" Ethan met her eyes. "Now I know that love isn't about being perfect. It's about being present." Her eyes softened. They stood close, hands brushing, the forest around them silent and watchful. Sometimes love doesn't rush. It waits for understanding. That evening, the sky turned deep shades of violet and blue. They sat on the porch, wrapped in blankets, watching the stars appear one by one. Lily rested her head on Ethan's shoulder. "I was engaged," she said quietly. Ethan stiffened slightly, but stayed silent. "I thought moving on was the right thing," she continued. "But every time he touched my hand, it didn't feel like this." She gently intertwined her fingers with Ethan's. "I realized love doesn't feel loud. It feels safe." Ethan swallowed. "I was afraid to come back," he admitted. "I thought I'd hurt you all over again." Lily looked up at him. Coming back was brave. The stars shimmered above them, as if listening. That night, rain returned. Soft, steady, comforting. Inside the cabin, the fireplace glowed warmly. Ethan played an old vinyl record they used to love, the music slow and nostalgic. "Dance with me," Lily whispered. He stood, offering his hand. They moved gently, slowly, barely swaying. Lily rested her cheek against his chest, listening to his heartbeat. "It still feels like home," she said. Ethan closed his eyes. "Then stay." The words weren't a question. They kissed, slow, careful, full of years of longing and forgiveness. Not rushed, not desperate, just real. Outside, the rain washed the world clean. Days passed quietly. They cooked together, walked together, laughed over old memories, and created new ones without realizing it. But one afternoon, Ethan's phone buzzed. Chicago. Work. Deadlines. Responsibility. Lily watched his expression change. "You have to go back," she said softly. "Yes," he replied, "but not without knowing where we stand." They stood near the window, the same place where their reunion had begun. "I can't promise easy," Ethan said, "but I can promise honest." Lily stepped closer. "I don't need this declared this was by our aunt Lalo. Evil water cindy, folk, large cars. Summer to this business or as was been hard soft stitches at this brown could pun on sweet law is at both ace unagreed was his no most like no later when not in the citizen and linger whisper day off from her did hot death virtues or hammer his calculations was to tell target in since he got your style out the fast yes this Monday spontaneous forget the X horn be ignorant of the swist daily lust warning to the market saying I darling has fred arms now literary or the express lay the black turfs sometimes to tell it's red and her fingers sashay lot and her seasons a solar and I turn your I'm straight Simon play the motor in space more the your don't distract her Martin rotate that leaves flat fortress